Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel Trading Secrets. This channel is for entertainment purposes only, and for those of you who do not know, my name is Ali. I have over 20 years experience teaching accounting, economics, business and law, and through this channel I like to bring you some stock analysis as well as a short 5-minute trading lesson at the end, so please stay tuned. Okay, so quick recap of the previous video. We looked at ticker symbol ABML, and yesterday we had a very good increase of in excess of 15%, and close of play today we've also had a very healthy 10% increase in the price at closing in at $2.37. so there is another update on this stock which I'd just like to share with you now on the screen. So the latest update for American Battery Technology Company I can share with you right now is a tweet that was just released shortly, and I'll just summarize the tweet on the screen that you can see there. The headline here is that both American Battery Technology and the Biden administration want to bring clean energy manufacturing jobs to the UK, and the SEC Granholm speaks to the millions of jobs that will be created in clean energy on NPR. So there's an interview there, you can click through on the link on there through the tweet and read more details of the interview. So this is positive news. This has also led to another continued spike in the price, closing up at $2.37. So congratulations who managed to get in on this stock through my previous video. And the next thing I want to update you on is another stock I brought earlier, ticker symbol LKCO. So let's have a look at the update and breaking news for that stock. Okay, I can now share an update with you for ticker symbol LKCO. In fact, there are two updates that I want to share, and the consequence of these updates was a very significant spike in the share price for ticker symbol LKCO near the end of the day today. At one point it was very significantly down at around about 72 cents. And then it had a fantastic run up, closing at $1.02. At one point it did reach up close to 50% up at $1.23, but it was still a very healthy recovery at $1.02. So what was the reason for this recovery in the share price? So first thing I want to share with you is a headline from scmp.com. So let's have a look at that. This is a breaking news headline, and the headline here is about US-China relations. So we can see here the headline is exclusive, China and US in talks for top-level relationship reset meeting in Alaska. So this is positive news for certainly a lot of the Chinese-based businesses that are listed on US stock exchanges such as the Nasdaq. Also positive news for ticker symbol LKCO. However, there was also another development that did go in favor of ticker symbol LKCO. Let's have a look at that now. Second breaking news that I want to share with you is probably much more important for ticker symbol LKCO, and I think this was the main catalyst for the recovery of the share price today. So congratulations to everyone who did manage to hold on to this stock. And when I did my stock analysis for this, I did actually say it is very high risk and very high reward. So those of you who managed to invest in this with the high risk will have been rewarded today. So let's have a look at the tweet in question that summarizes what is going on. So this is a shout out to Sinclair, and the tweet is regarding LKCO. So let's have a look at that. Back up it goes. Delisting will highly likely get cancelled too, as Xiaomi's hearing went well, and LKCO has said many times it is not involved with the military. So what this is basically summarizing is there is a court case going on with another company on the delist program that was created by the Trump administration, and that was for the company called Xiaomi. So Xiaomi, in terms of the court case, what we're hearing through social media right now is the evidence presented by the prosecution was quite flimsy, was very limited. The judge in question seems to be favorable for Xiaomi, and it's going to be the same judge apparently. That's the rumor for LKCO. So fingers crossed, it's looking a little bit more positive, and that's why there is a bit more of a recovery in this stock. However, the risk is still there. The court case has not been settled. There is no decision and this is just a preliminary gut feeling that we are getting through social media. So still a risky play, but a little bit of a positive news there. Okay, so let's now move on to today's stock analysis. So today's stock analysis is for ticker symbol CTRM, Castor Maritime. This is a stock that I invested in today, and I invested in the first dip that came just kind of within half an hour after close of opening of the market. So my average price here was 88 cents. Good news is this stock closed up in excess of 14% at 98 cents. At one time it did reach $1.01. So it's a good day for this stock in terms of the overall bounce back, and it was overall up in excess of 14%, and my return on this from today's investment is just in excess of 10%. So let's have a look at the history in terms of this stock. At one time on the 10th of February it was up at $1.72. So what I'm going to do is now share some reasons why I invested in this stock. One of the first things I do in terms of due diligence is always look at the company website, so I'd like to share that with you now. This is the company website. Let's have a look at the headline, and we can see here it says it's Castor, it's shipping, it's magic. So this is obviously a shipping company, and let's have a look at the summary here. So they're a growth orientated global shipping company engaged in the seaborne transportation of a wide range of dry bulk commodities along worldwide shipping routes through our ownership of dry bulk vessels. Okay, so why is it something that is making very, very positive headlines? So let's have a look at the news section on this website here. So let's refer to this so we can see 6 positive news headlines, and if you take note of these headlines, these are all headlines from 2021. So the most recent one here is March the 3rd, and this is the company announcing delivery of the Magic Venus and new charter agreement. Then we have another headline here, February the 18th, Castor Maritime announces vessel acquisition. Another headline on February the 11th, Castor Maritime announces acquisition of 2 tankers and with time charters attached. February the 3rd, another headline, Castor Maritime announces a vessel acquisition as well. February the 1st, Castor Maritime announces vessel acquisition. And January the 22nd, Castor Maritime announces £15.3 million debt financing. So all of them are very, very positive headlines. What they indicate to me is significant growth, significant market share. The company is certainly forward looking, it's planning for the future. What this says to me in terms of the company is post pandemic there is going to be significant uplift in this company with lots of growth potential. So what else is can we see in terms of breaking news for this company? Okay, so what we are aware of is that social media is aware of this company. A lot of analysts are aware of Castor Maritime. It is quite attracting a lot of volume, it's attracting a lot of interest. So let's have a look at this headline here. So the headline here from Motley Fool, dated March the 8th, why has Castor Maritime stock just popped? So let's have a look at this here. So let's continue with this article in terms of what the reasons are. So if we look at the headline on the next page here, as investors, the key headline I'm going to pick out from this article here is at the top, and as investors what we're looking at is how profitable can this company become. So what we can see here, there's something called the Baltic Exchange Dry Index. What this does is tracks the shipping rates for companies like Castor Maritime and how much they get for transporting goods such as coal, iron, pellets and grain across the ocean. What we can see here, the news article is saying that this index is actually surging ahead. 1 month ago this index was 1.315, and on Friday last week it went up to 1.829. That is actually a gain of 39%, and that's a gain of 39% in 30 days. So this is very, very good positive news. It means pricing is going up. It means the company is going to attract more revenue. It's eventually going to become a lot more profitable, and we are still kind of trading within a pandemic environment across the world where there are still a lot of restrictions. So the potential going forward for this stock post-pandemic is certainly very good. Okay, so let's have another news article look at another news article on Castor Maritime. Okay, so this next article we're going to look at is also dated March the 8th by Joshua Rodriguez, and the headline here is CTRM is up, and why is it up? So obviously we can see the key thing is it's aggressive fleet expansion, so we could certainly keep seeing confirmation of that on their website. So let's just delve into this article a little bit more. So the headline here is aggressive expansion helps drive the move. So certainly the company is investing significantly in this growth. So obviously what we can see here is there is a very strong opportunity to generate revenue, eventually to generate profit. And what we need to bear in mind, it is a relatively new company. However, in 2018 it did only have one shipping vessel, so it is growing quite fast, it is going quite significantly, and what we can see is in terms of the future post-pandemic, again this aggressive expansion is certainly going to put the company in a good position. The final news article I want to share with you regarding ticker symbol CTRM is from MarketWatch, also dated March the 8th. So the headline here is making a list of penny stocks to buy, 3 turning heads in March 2021. So we've got a headline article here looking at 3 penny stocks that could benefit from a market rally. So let's delve into the second part of this article. What we can see here at the bottom of this page here, we can see that the 3 penny stocks that they have identified that could benefit certainly from the stimulus package that we're going to anticipate is going to be bringing positive news shortly as well. But the 3 stocks there, first one is ticker symbol OPTT, Ocean Power Technologies. Second one is Castor Maritime, the one that we are interested in, that trades on the Nasdaq. And the third penny stock is Biolays, that also trades on the Nasdaq, ticker symbol BIOL. So obviously we're interested in ticker symbol CTRM. So let's have a look at the page here on MarketWatch for ticker symbol CTRM. Let's have a look at the details for Castor Maritime here on MarketWatch. So what we can see here, obviously they are involved in transporting dry bulk goods. They now have a significantly large fleet of shipping vessels, and the most important thing in terms of investors that is going to be of a benefit for this stock is the increase in the exchange dry index, and that has led to a significant 40% gain in returns for the company. So that's a very, very positive headline. So what I want to kind of just finish off now is also look at the risks, because obviously it is a penny stock, and the risks are going to be summarized here in the final thoughts. So let's have a look at the final thoughts. So in the final thoughts, we can see certainly it's still a penny stock. It's a relatively new company. There is going to be a risk of dilution, so that could happen. If dilution does happen, that will drive the share price down in the short term. Long term, it will certainly allow the company to grow and get bigger. So although it's a little bit of a loss for the short term, if you hold the shares long term, it should lead to significant recovery. Okay, so the company has lots of potential. The other thing we can see here is the shipping industry is expected to see a spike in demand, especially once the pandemic is over. And moving forward, the company has got an aggressive expansion at a time when the market strongly supports this type of effort. So these are the final thoughts. It is a risky penny stock, but it's got huge potential. So let's now look at our strike price. Close of play today, ticker symbol CTRM was up just in excess of 14% at 98 cents. On the week, it is up just over 5%, and on the month it is down just in excess of 7%. And a high, as I stated earlier, it did at one point get up to $1.72. So I think moving forward, certainly for the medium or the long term, I think this stock could, stock price could easily achieve in excess of $3 to $4 by the end of this year. So in terms of a strike price right now, it's at 98 cents. If I was looking to invest in this going forward now, my entry point was 88 cents. So I think if you can catch this anything below 85, similar price, 88, 85 cents, that will be a good entry point as well. It will be volatile. It could have a pullback. So put this on your watch list and consider an entry price between 85 and 88 cents or below for an entry point, but also consider holding this for at least 1 year in terms of a positive return, because this is a stock that will certainly benefit once the pandemic is over. Okay, so due to an extended stock analysis, the next trading lesson will be in the next video. Thank you very much for joining me, and stay tuned.